is Rebecca. Thanks for stumbling onto the channel. Since we are now moving into second quarter of 2023, I thought what a great opportunity to do a quick bag review of my collection for the first quarter of 2023. And I'm going to start here with this one. Purchased this from Fashion File. This is Venus. Louis Vuitton. Came with the shoulder strap, the lock, and the keys. I'm currently using this bag. It has all my goodies in it. I made little tags, so as we go through this, it'll go a lot faster and I won't have to think about it. Please ignore the way that I look. This is not a beauty channel whatsoever. I'm going to be leaving soon to go get my hair colored, and I'm ready to walk out the door. So let's start to the top. This is the Vintage Kelly. We've talked about this a few times. It's got a few videos on this channel about this Kelly because it's box leather, burgundy. It's in terrible conditions. It was also left on a Subway accidentally by the previous owner that I purchased it from. She was on a Subway in New York way back 20 years ago, and I even put that story on a video if you guys want to learn a little bit about the history of this particular one. It's from 1989, very vintage Kelly bag. The lock is inside the zipper compartment inside, and the keys are right here, obviously. Love this burgundy one. Great bag, wonderful bag. So across the top is Hermes. My very first one was this one. It's a Birkin 35. Purchased it pre-loved from Fashion File. It's the color is called Blue Jean. It's from 2003. I just have a pillow stuffed in it. Purchased this pillow from AliExpress. They're in a couple of my bags. Very inexpensive. So if you guys want to look those up on AliExpress, I highly recommend it. This is just a silk scarf, no brand, that I have wrapped around the front handle. The lock is in the zipper pocket in the back, and the clochette hangs in front. Silver. So this was my very first Hermes. Fashion File. The video on this bag on my channel, there's a whole discussion when I got this. Thinking now, the price was $5,000 and some change. It was under $6,000, and I thought it was a mistake on Fashion File, and immediately purchased it, put it in my cart, and got it shipped here to my house. I thought if there's anything wrong with it or I disliked it, I could always send it back. It came with the Hermes dust bag, and it's sitting on that. And so that's Blue Jean Birkin, size 35. Then across the other side of the room, top shelf, is the chocolate brown Birkin, gold hardware. This has a complete story of why I ended up with this one off of eBay, and the how bad of condition it was in, and leather surgeons just did a wonderful job on this bag. I mean, it's just, they knocked it out of the park. This is vintage. This is from 1994. I'm looking over at the card. Yes, 94. This is a Marc Jacobs bag, very inexpensive, off of Fashion File like 6 years ago. I never wear it. It's always in this other, you can't see in this room, but there is a tall glass curio type shelf over here that has my other no-name brand type handbags. Depending on where I'm going, I'll grab one of those. Well, this was shoved in the back of that, and I have not worn this, so I thought if I had it hanging here on the corner, it might entice me to maybe use it for this year of 2023. Then we come down to my only cream bag in my whole collection. This is a Michael Kors. Got this for a great price. I used Rakuten online to go into Michael Kors' website. I think it was 10 or 20% that day that you get cash back. And then on the site of Michael Kors, they were having a 10% off their prices that day. This is a fake braid on the handle. And I really like Louis Vuitton Capucines, I think is how you pronounce it. Capucine or Capucines. And this bag's similar to that. You know, with the top handle and the flap. Obviously different type of hardware. And the shoulder strap. The Capucines are way overpriced in my opinion for what they are. And so I'm not going to pay $3,500 for a Capucine. I'm going to have to find one that's maybe damaged and has a lot of pre-love or something if I ever do purchase one of those. So this one I received in lieu of trying to purchase the Capucine. So this one works. This I've had since I was in high school. It is a plastic acrylic bag. It's hard plastic. Let's see if you can see. You see the acrylic? It's just lightly lined with a fabric. One little slip pocket back here. Then I have, well, in the bag that I'm using, I have one of these already inside here. Purchased this one secondhand from somebody on eBay. And it came with the cute little box and dust bag. Now that I'm seeing this in here, the one that's in my Louis Vuitton Venus bag that I'm using is the one that I broke off that cap. So it came with this box. And this one is fully intact, and I'm currently not using that one. Okay, we already talked about this one. Then I have 3 Chanel bags. The red one I've had the longest. I've owned this one for 6 years. It's a jumbo size. Absolutely love this. It's from 2010, series 13. It's a true red, so it's got a lot of blue in that red. This one being from 2010, it's a single flap. And I just have one of those baby pillows inside here. Again, bought those pillows from online from AliExpress. This is silver hardware, and it's my very first Chanel bag I ever purchased. Came with the box, the ribbon, 2 camellia flowers. As a matter of fact, came with everything. Tissue paper, the dust bag, the card, a care little booklet. She had it all tied up with the Chanel ribbon, camellia flower. So that came as a full package, and I love that red. Red's one of my favorite colors, actually, and I really, really love the jumbo size. This bag is the bomb for me. 2 or 3 videos back, I described that I sold 3 Chanel bags to purchase the house that we live in now, and you can go back and watch that video. And so at the time when I'm moving into this house, this was the only Chanel bag that I owned when we moved across country and moved into this home, into this state. So since moving into this house, the first quarter of 2023, well, December 2022, and then this one. So these 2 have been purchased since I've been in this home. This top one here is from 1996. This is what they call an XL. It is 30 centimeters across, so it is the same size as a jumbo. When this jumbo's put with that one, this still is a little bit longer than the red. This has 24 karat gold. The chain is very heavy. I bought a felt insert red to go inside the bag. I have looked for this bag for the last 7 years. I think it was 7. Maybe it was 2014, so it could have been longer. For the right price, for the exact size, in the condition that I wanted it to be in. So it's taken me a long time to hunt this down, and I finally got this one off of eBay from a Japanese seller, and then it went through the authenticity eBay processing center. I'm not sure how you say the process of how it gets there and it goes through, but this one did not have any customs coming from Japan to me. This one, this bird, oops, this came from Japan seller to me in America, and it did have custom prices that I had to pay extra on that one. Maybe because this one went through a different authenticity through eBay. It's the guaranteed authenticity process that it goes through, and that process went through a place here in America. It was actually in Las Vegas. Then Las Vegas bags it up and ships it to me. Perhaps that's why there was no customs. It's because they had to send it into America to get it authenticated before it got shipped to me. I'm not sure how that all worked. Love this bag. 1996. Okay, then this one, brown reissue. It's from 2009. It is a brown color. In person, to me, this does not look brown. It looks gray. It's a reissue. This came from Fashion File. Card. What series is this? 13, 2009. So this one and the red one, that red up here, excuse me, let's point to the right place. This red one is also a 13 series. It's a 2010. This is 2009. Love the chain. Love the chain on reissues. The details inside here is absolutely stunning. And it's fun to play with this. Very soft. Mademoiselle lock, silver. And this, of course, is a double flap. Now this is a jumbo size of the reissue. So it's the same length, bottom to bottom, as this red one over here. So it's the same. This was called a 227 back in the day when these were being sold in stores. I read up on what those codes meant, and I guess on the tags that hung from Chanel bags, they would say 224, the minis, 225 for a small, a 226 is more of a medium, and this 227 is more of a large, but I call it the jumbo size. Okay, let's get these even here. Just a hair taller if you look at the seams there on the corner. The 227 is just a little bit taller than this jumbo. So I have one reissue, purchased from Fashion File. This purchased from Fashion File. Then a pochette. I have a no brand type name crossbody strap that matches perfectly the right color that I've put on here myself. This pochette, very inexpensive. It's from 2000, so it's 23 years old. The original strap here has split in two. I use this a lot. This fits quite a bit. So that's from 2002. Excuse me, 2000 for the pochette. Purchased from Fashion, nope. Purchased that one from eBay. Then we come to the big mama. This is a Speedy 35. It's from 1989. Also has a pillow from AliExpress inside of it. Very vintage. 35, very large, Speedy canvas. Has spots on it. Bought this from Facebook group that I'm in on used Louis Vuitton buy and sell group. The pull tab has pulled off, but I mean, this is from 1989. Handle's in really good condition. Still has the one pocket. And from being a 1989, let me show you, because you don't see these very often, but because it's from the 80s, look at the date code. This tab over here has the letters FC, and that will tell you what country this was made. And on this tab has the 889, almost worn off. And that tells you it's from 1989. So there's not even 4 digits on that code like they are now. So it's super cool that this is very, very cool. Very, very old, 1989, Speedy 35. So 89, 87. Right below is the Speedy 30, my very first luxury pre-loved handbag I ever bought. This was from Fashion File. I just have a no brand name little scarf tied on it. Whoever had this before must have done some kind of a treatment on it, because all 4 of these tabs are this different color than this. They all 4 match. Does not bother me a bit. No key, but it does have a lock that's attached. Luckily, this one's not stretched out or pulled, so I lucked out on that. And I just have a no brand name insert shoved inside that one. That's just an organizer. So my very first Louis Vuitton, this is from 1991, and it's a Speedy 30. The Speedy 35, the only time I use this is when I'm going on planes, because it fits underneath the seat in front of me and it holds a ton of stuff. So that's my travel bag. If I'm traveling in a car, this will be what I take for like a weekender. This is a keep all. It's a keep all 45. It came from eBay. It has the keys, has the lock, has a luggage tag. It also came with this handle holder. So you open that up and you put your handles together so those won't flop open. And right now I just have a round pillow shoved down inside of it. So this came from a seller on eBay. And I think this is from 91. Made in France. 1991. So it's the same year as my Speedy 30. And then down here on the corner, these are just 2 no brand name bags that I use from time to time. This is a wicker basket. And this one, same thing. You just open that up. Has a strap, but I've never used the crossbody strap for this. It says Kamiko. No, it's an O. Kamiko. Has a little mirror. Had this since 1998. I remember the store that I purchased this in, but I think it's very cute. And that's it. That's my collection. These are my bags that I have collected and now have in my collection for first quarter of 2023. And I'm saying that on here so that it's the first quarter of 2023, because it's a possibility that before the end of the year, there might be a bag that I sell or exchange it out for something new, or I have room down here on the corners, these 2 bottom ones right here, that I can get 2 more bags on. I have no intention at this point in time to purchase anymore. After I got these 2 for this year, and especially finding this one, since I have been looking for this one for so long. Love this. Love this. And that's it. So currently there are 3 Hermes on the top. I have 3 Chanel bags, 1 Michael Kors, and 4 if you count that, Pochette. 4 bags that I use on rotation, I guess you'd say, on the Louis Vuitton. Not on rotation. I'm going to take that sentence back because I only use this one if I'm traveling on a plane. And the keep all. But this is the one I'm currently using this week. It's got all my goodies in it. And this video is long enough. And I only have about a half an hour before I have to go to my hair appointment. So thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it so much. Hit that subscribe button. I think it's on your left. Your left? Of the screen. It's a small little red subscribe button. Be fabulous if you would hit that subscribe button. And make a comment down below. Do you prefer Hermes, Chanel's, I'm not pointing correctly. There we go. Hermes, Chanel, or do you prefer to have Louis Vuitton, those canvas? What's your preference? Let's take a poll. That'd be kind of fun. And I gotta go, so thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next video.